Let's talk about yard marketing. Yard signs are hands down the very best leads that you can get. The expression listings have babies holds true here. Um, if you think about what a yard sign lead is, it's a buyer driving around looking at homes. Most of them don't have agents. In our market, agents aren't really aggressive about signing buyer agent agreements and having buyers be loyal to them, or even sitting down with them and having any kind of meeting explaining their services. So these are really, in my opinion, they're now buyers driving around looking at homes, calling on listing agents. I mean, it's a huge cry out for help. So the more yard sign calls you can get, the better. Um, I'll go around looking at 10 homes that have signs, and 9 of those 10 have this single yard sign. So we have 3 signs in our yards. Let me see if I can pull it up for you here. So this is the same folder that everyone has access to. So I'm going to flip around it just so you get to sort of know the different folders. Let me see if I can pull up our yard sign. So with the main yard sign, that's what most agents have. Most agents don't have a rider. I would do this rider different. I think we're doing these differently right now. I do not believe a website on a rider is very effective. Open house every day. We'll talk about that. And then the voice pad sign. Voice pad outpulls these other 2 signs combined. So voice pad is a very, very powerful technology. I believe everyone that has more than 5 listings should have voice pad. If you get voice pad, here is the key on voice pad. I wish we had 100% in attendance. We've only got 32 out of the bottom line on voice pad is you need to have the 18 by 24 standalone yard sign, and it must have a special script as the intro. This system out of the box has a script that's ineffective. It says press 1 to talk to the listing agent, press 2 to talk to the lender. And we change that script around. We say, due to changing market conditions, press 1 for the current price of this property. That changed our conversion rates from 20-30% to 90+% on people transferring to a live call. We have that transfer go through if by phone. And if a buyer gets to our front yard and they're looking for a showing appointment, they'll call the open house every day, call for times. Anyway, so that's our yard signs. So there's we'll get into some of the lead conversion nuances, but the desired outcome for each call is to build rapport and to get in front of the buyer. So I have agents on my team that handle these calls differently than I probably would. But they want to get in front of buyers. I've got one agent that just kills it with yard sign calls. She's great at yard calls, and she's not good at organizing her internet buyer leads. But she gets in front of anyone that wants to see a property, assuming they don't have an agent. So, ideally it's for a buyer consultation, so at a coffee shop or in the office, but a showing appointment is totally fine. If you can't get face to face and they are not committed to another agent, get them on a property search and ultimately serve them while they're on that search and make something of that relationship. They don't really know who you are. They didn't expect a call to talk to someone, depending on the sign that they called. So there are studies that show, 5 to 8 contacts is when a sale happens in a typical sales customer sort of relationship. So give it some time, and that's where lead management comes into play. And we'll cover that here in just a little bit.